Yeah, but I think I should just talk since the people can already hear me. Yeah, so my name is Cathryn Mugoya from Uganda, from Bujiri district. Um, my brother and I, we run a charity project. It's called the Owekisa project. The Owekisa, that word means the merciful. The merciful, meaning the mercy. God has showed us so much mercy. God is merciful. So it's a name that gives us hope. It reminds us of God's mercy. So we decided to just call ourselves the merciful, the Owechisa. Yeah. So it's a children's project. We started in 2020. By that time, our mom was alive. She was also really passionate about charity and giving back. So we started running with my brother. Were more active because our mom was a bit sick, and yeah, and she was still working, trying to keep us in school because by then we were actually still in school. Yeah, so we started with a few children. Then numbers kept growing. Numbers kept growing. Right now, I think our website says 85 children, but it's now 85 and more children because every day you're going to find someone who needs to experience the mercy. Yes, so generally we just welcome them. We just welcome them and just let God show his mercy. Yeah, so currently we've been running since 2020 and I cannot say we are not grateful. We have been blessed. These children, the smiles they give, the hope they have, the new things they've seen. I think I should share one new thing that I cannot. These children did not even know their birthdays and they did not know that people celebrate birthdays. They did not. When we started celebrating birthdays, that was 2021 January. The first time we asked if you know your birthdays in January, put up your hand. They'd never heard of birthday. So we bought cake. I think there were 3 cakes. The children had never eaten cake. Like they know about it. They didn't know buttercream and what. They were so happy. Like it was, I think it's something that reminded me that God is really merciful because the rest of us have experienced birthdays. But look at these innocent children and they've not experienced that. So aside the basics we give them, we actually give them the wants, those special things. Like right now, all of us are like, my birthday is coming up. People actually can't wait for their birthday next year. But I don't know. I can only say, who am I or who are we to have children now always excited and saying, oh, my birthday is 7 months away, my birthday is 5 months away, because they now know that birthdays are celebrated and there's someone who's going to celebrate them. Most of these children are not planned, most of them are abandoned, most of them are orphaned. But guess what? Young people like us came up and showed them love. We're like their big sister and brother. And they're actually inspiration to us and motivation because yeah, so can you hear me? Yeah, we literally work really, really hard. I remember when I was still in university, I started reading harder simply because I wanted to wear my gown and go there because I graduated in May 2021 and I went to celebrate with the kids from the university. From getting my degree in my attire. I think I lined up to dress each of them in it because they had not experienced it. They didn't know that someone they know can actually experience it. But through friends, through love, through God has just provided for these children. So we started celebrating Christmas as well. And we've celebrated Christmas for a while that it will be January and kids are like, I can't wait for the next Christmas. In fact, they're always waiting for the next Christmas on the Christmas that we're celebrating. So we have our Christmas party. And when I was with them, we were talking last week because they got holidays. So we're talking about school and yeah, and all of them were talking about their Christmas wishes. So aside what we can provide, which is food and what, a number of children were raising things like clothing. Yes, we provide clothing, but it wears out, they outgrow it. Yeah, shoes, and like we're talking about the challenges. Currently, we're in such a rainy season in Uganda that it floods almost daily. So the days you wake up, it's heavily raining, but you're encouraging them to make it to school. So of course, much as we've been blessed, we still have visions and goals and also challenges, of course, because right now, especially with our girl child, we're trying to keep them in school. We don't have our own school, so we send them somewhere to school, especially when they get to secondary school. They have to wake up, walk in the rain, because we have a van, but it's small. It's just a small car just for us to be able to pick food and all that stuff. We have visions of having children and youth center where we can also give them, aside from education, the extra co-curricular activities. Maybe we could have a basketball court. Maybe we could actually have a modern kitchen where they can learn to bake. Where, because some of these children love to do things like baking, but that's just in the future. We're just planning for them. We just keep comforting them that, oh, it's going to be your gift next year. So right now, what we're thinking about is the Christmas party. We've had a lot of course, issues that have come up. Some of them have to move to our supplementary budget because right now we've not yet raised money for the entire Christmas party. We are hoping to give them Christmas gifts, each one something intimate that they would have wanted. Not always needs, but when you go that extra mile of giving a child just something they want, a child is going to tell you, I want a red shoe. Normally, we buy them a black shoe because you can wear it to school, you can also wear it to church. But when you get them that red shoe, it's going to be something they'll never forget. So we're looking at getting them those, but I think it will depend on our budget and how much we shall get through our donations and friends who will help. Here, we're collecting donations here and there via our PayPal, and even those who would want to actually make us a direct wire, we're open to it. Another thing, while we were seated and talking, we realized is also that challenge of the one-on-one. Yeah, we have volunteers, yes, and we've been trying our very best to actually give our children one-on-one for each of them instead of taking them as a group and what. So from time to time we have one-on-ones with them. We talk about life and how they feel. We try to give them counseling and guidance and career guidance as well. When they get their holidays, it's also my responsibility to sit down with each of them and their report card and just talk about which subject are you enjoying, what's the challenge with this one, what do you want to be. If you want to be a doctor, this is the subject you're supposed to concentrate on. Yeah, so we've been blessed. I cannot say we've not been blessed. I just want to appreciate and thank God for my mom because if she had not given us this opportunity and encouraged us, because in the beginning when we took it on, I remember us having to cut school costs, whereby you're not having all your meals because you're saving some of the money. School is coming up and they need books. I studied from a bit of a distance from, because there's no university where we have the home. Yeah, so I just want to appreciate how far and how much I've grown doing this work. I also want to just appreciate the children. They're so patient. They're very, very patient because I can't imagine promising you something year in, year out. I mean, there's one called Shafra. She's a backline in this photo after the from the left, the fourth girl behind. She told me she wants to learn to bake and modern cooking, and I promised that next year we're going to have probably a gas oven or a gas cooker, and she'll get some classes. So it's actually just those things that every time I sleep, I'm like, how? I was actually looking up some ways to actually apply for grants. I think that was yesterday because I wrote down some things in my book because I found some of them that were open for applications, and I'm praying so much. I think when I go to church, my missions, my miracle offering is towards that goal, to set up a center, something that can keep them together, something that can just remind them that there's love out there, there's so much love out there. Yeah, so those are basically. And then another thing is personal effects. I love that I've been able to find personal effects for these children month in, month out. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, panties for them, hankies, bras. It's been, I don't, there are people who have so much underwear in this world. They can even go months. And yet there's people who, when you give them 2 or 3 pieces, they have to go the year. They have to go the year. And for them to actually have sanitary material, it's all been good. And I just want to appreciate anyone out there who's reaching out to someone who needs this love, someone who needs these things. We might take them for granted, or we might think, oh, everyone is seeing these things, but everyone is not seeing these things. Another thing we're looking at is we have a small garden where we grow our food, but of course it's not enough. So we're looking in the near future, maybe we can acquire more land and just start farming, and probably also have a forest. We want to have as if an amusement park or just a park where these kids can play, where they can just go to refresh. And it's just an adventure for them. Maybe we could do camping, we could do campfires and all that stuff. Yeah, so those are things we're looking at. But as of now, I cannot say I don't appreciate the fact that we now we can afford the basic personal effects, we can afford the basic needs. We're getting education. I mean, in Uganda, we have 3 academic terms, and we're able to send each of these children to school. Yes, they might not have the whole complete uniform because, of course, we cannot afford to dress 100 children in uniform. But at least we're talking to those schools and they're understanding, and they're allowing us to send these children to school without full uniform. They are being patient with us when we don't have the full school fees. So there's a lot of people giving us a hand. There's a lot of branches holding us. There's a lot of people on the stem holding these children together. And we have hope. We have so much hope. Yeah, so we always, every time we speak to someone, we tell them about our work, we tell them about our kids, and we tell them how they love people. They want, initially when we went there, I think we could speak English, but they could not even say, how are you, good morning, and all that stuff. But right now they can sing for you the entire happy birthday song. And yet the first day we had to teach them how to sing the happy birthday song. I mean, they did not even know they sing that stuff. But right now they can sing the entire happy birthday song. And like, that's a very big thing for us because Who are we? And God has been so good. So, all in all, we are the merciful. And we have some sick children, which is also another challenge. For example, we have the Firdaus that she's a sickler, so she's on and off. We try to keep it together for her. We try to keep her together and encourage her because for 3 terms, some of the times she's so sick that she has to just do half term, quarter term. She's in school, in and out of school 1 week, 2 weeks. We're glad we have a van. That's also something we did not have initially. We're using bicycles and going kilometers because we're a bit far from the town. But we're glad we now have a van so we can move her to hospital from time to time, and it's really just been good. Yeah, so we just continue praying and requesting anyone that wants to stand with us in prayer, in kind, financially. If you want to sponsor a child, just reach out. Reach out to me on my Facebook, Cathryn Mugoya. You can reach out to us on our website, www.owekisa project. You can reach out to us through various. Let me just put it down here.
Everything is below, but I post a video. What happens? Thank you so much for being such a beautiful light. I know what I thought.
Yeah, so well, I'm also grateful for my dad because my dad is surviving right now. He's not he's not working, he's retired, but he has contributed a lot of his retirement fund to us. He worked a simple job. I think he was earning about 150 USD per month, but he shared. He shared that money. That's what reminds me of that miracle where Jesus fed 5,000 men on. Yes, that is what my father has done. And the fact that he has done that and I'm doing the same thing, I think God is working. God is working. People are working. God is working through people, but people are loving. People are merciful, and people will show up. I just like to thank everyone. Thank you. Thank you if you're stretching out your hand to reach someone out there. Thank you for sending us love. Thank you for sending us prayers. Brandy here has been amazing, encouraging us, loving us, donating to our cause, checking in and on us, advising us. I cannot name it. We appreciate, and we have everyone in our hearts. We have you. We pray for you. We pray for you every day. We ask God to bless you abundantly. So we continue to pray that God may provide for us. We could actually reach somewhere greater than where we are now, and I know we're going to reach there. We're going to reach a time when we have a children and youth center, something that benefits not just our children but the entire community. So with time, everyone will know about the Owekisa Foundation. We're training these children to reach another person. So we are going and telling them that each of you has to reach another person. So each one should reach one. Tell them that something is out there for you. And we encourage them to work very hard. Yeah, I'm praying to God that I can get a scholarship. I'm also trying to go back to school simply because I want to show these children that you may not have the money in your bank. You may not have the money in your parents' bank, but there's a lot of opportunity out there in the world. You just have to work hard and you just have to be dedicated. Yes, so we continue to pray. We continue to pray for all our volunteers. I pray for my brother. He's really actively driving us here and there. I'm not the best driver, but he wakes up every day to drive us everywhere, to drive the kids to the hospital, take them to school. Yeah, so I just want to appreciate him and appreciate any of you who's listening to this and is touched. If you feel it in you, a little can go a long way. A little can go a long way. This Christmas party makes memories for our children. It makes memories for us as well. It's going to make memories for you too. Yeah, so if you need to sponsor any child, please reach out to me. Check out our website as well. We have where you can donate on there. We also have a PayPal link to which you can donate. I'm going to share that too, so that it can be easy for you to reach us. You can also donate anonymously by just placing it on the PayPal, because we give from the heart, and the heart is what gives. So we love you so much, and I can't wait for anyone who wants to join me mentally, spiritually, supporting, giving career guidance to these children. We love you and welcome you. We welcome you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I love you all too. I love you so, so much. Yeah, let me get the PayPal link and place it here.
Cathryn, are you still there? I
Yes,
think
I'm
I
trying to
closed
get
us
the
out.
PayPal and
Okay.
share it, but I don't even know how to share it. So
Oh, don't worry. Do not worry.
I think
I will share everything below. I just want
okay,
to thank
thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much for your prayers. You've been nothing but so kind to me all the time. You leave me the very nice messages, and anything I can do to support you, I will stand with you in solidarity, the merciful, and I'm very, very proud to know you and to call you a friend. And I know that you said that you can create a ripple, but I think that you're going to do a lot bigger than that. And God bless you. And this is going to be an incredible Christmas, and I know it. I know it.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
love you,
Thank you,
and I will
Brenda.
talk to you very soon. Thank you for taking the time out. Before I let you go, would you like to say anything else to the people that are watching today?
I just love to say thank you for whatever you're doing. And I just want God to open doors for you. May God open doors that you don't expect. May someone reach out to you in whatever way you expect them to reach out to you. And may you receive the love you wish and you want to get. Love bigger than your heart. I love you so much.
I love you so much. God bless you, and I'll talk to you very soon, okay? We'll
Thank
get
you. God
updated.
bless you too.
I can't wait to hear about the success and how wonderful this party is going to be. And then I can't wait to hear about how wonderful the birthday party is going to be too.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'll share everything.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Good night. God bless you.
Good night. God
Merry
bless you
Christmas.
too. Merry Christmas to you too.